Oh boy, I don't know how many of you's heard this yet. Oh, hang on, hang on. How do I do this? How do I switch this around? I hit that. Do I hit that? How do I do this? I don't even know what that thing means. What's it? Rob Reiner and his wife were found off in their apartment. Where is that? Ain't that the same neighborhood OJ used to live in? That Brentwood, whatever the heck the name of that area is. Turns out it was the son that off them both. He used to the father Reiner was a comedy writer. He wrote with Steve Martin, and he played Meathead on Archie Bunker. Where I couldn't stand that show. So they found them off in their apartment, and it was done with a KNIFE, if you know what I mean. That's so the son did both of them in with a knife, right? Pretty sad state of affairs the way people are today. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. What else we got going on? The orange monkey's still turning more orange. He's getting more savage and delusional as seconds pass. Insane, man. And maybe it is time for me to leave. I can't believe it. Yeah, they didn't even bother shoveling half of the sidewalks on the way up here. You seen that on that first video. I'll put that one up first. And then this one is me sitting here after I get my decaf in me, thinking I wanted to tell you about Rob Reiner and his wife. Not that I was in love with them or anything like that. I just think this world is really, really falling apart. Big time. I was on Facebook, and one of the sites, and I didn't have to be on that one because I usually follow Y-Files on YouTube. AJ and Hecklefish. They talk about all kinds of strange stuff, scientific finds, all kinds of stuff. So I made a comment. I don't know, a couple seconds went by, and these idiots, total, absolute morons. I believe they were Scottish. They were all standing around their little army tank. Seriously, they were soldiers. And I take it was the one little shriveled up pipsqueak that had the biggest mouth of them all. Oh, I hope all you religious people. I'm just saying this to make sure all you religious people are all pissed off and stuff like that. That's what he was there for, to troll. Man, I lit into him. And that piece of garbage never was attacked verbally like I attacked him. And my account's still open, so I hope he showed that to the rest of the boys in his platoon so that they could see that somebody says something on a website and he cracks up, he loses his marbles, and spills the beans. So any time he goes out to do battle, that anybody that gets their hands on it, he's spilling his guts. All I got to do is just cross him up a little bit, and then he'll be crying the blues to the enemy real fast. So that guy's total waste sissy. And that's because he had all his boys there with their army tanks and stuff like that. Yeah, right. You're a real man. You're a real man. Real men don't kill other men or women or children. They don't. I just have that feeling. It doesn't ring true that that's what you should be doing with your life, is removing other lives. My Facebook thing, if I remember, I'll leave the link in there. In the thing for that. And you can see some of the stuff I put up. Some of the stuff is funny, and some of it I'm just more or less filling in when I don't see John around for a couple hours, I start getting nervous and start digging through the Google News looking for all of these cops with the SA and CP charges, and there's tons of them. There's tons of them. It's amazing. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of stuff about child protection services. Freeman went after them for a brief minute there, and they treated him like garbage. I think he got a lawsuit going on that one too. So, and then Josh from Accountability for All, he got the hard way to go the other day. He showed up at this building to get some paperwork taken care of, but when he showed up, there was a protest going on about ICE, and right away they assumed that Josh is, with the ICE. He showed up there by himself. So the one cop's got to get all tough and shoot his mouth off and this and that. Oh, so they jumped on him and crazy stuff going on. This guy's going to declare himself a dictator for sure, and he's blind as a bat. He can't see prices are going up and not down. He's that deranged. How does his wife feel? How do women feel when you see that your husband's touching children and hanging out with all of these schizo women? And Trump talks like some filthy mouth, like he's from Brooklyn. Like he's some wise guy. He thinks he's another Andrew Dice Clay. And he talks his crap. And then if anybody wants to debate with him, what he does is he'll start another war. Go out and kill hundreds, thousands. He doesn't care. What the heck does he care? Prices are down. He's never walked into a grocery store. Never put gas in a car. He was Epstein's best friend. That's their buddies. Oh no, I never knew the guy. And they show him all these pictures. Oh, you mean that guy? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I asked him to leave. People are starving and going without health care, and he's putting a ballroom on the Addams family house over there, the White House? Really? That money couldn't have gone to help people that are out in the streets freezing, children that are dying that need medicine? Nah, all he could think about is building a Howard Johnson's in the White House? Jeez, my God, this world is... Like I said, maybe it's time. I've been around too damn long. Let's see if I make it to 72. I got another seven months to go. See if I get another 7 months. I doubt it. I truly doubt it. This winter's going to be tough. A couple weeks ago, I knew when this storm was moving in. I was like, holy mackerel. The skies looked kind of clear. Everything was nice. But I was hurting like there was no tomorrow. Bones, muscles, everything felt like it was broken. And it was because the storm was moving in. Now that it's here, I'm not too bad, but I'm sure by the time I walk home through this tundra over here, I'm going to be in bad shape. So I wanted to thank each and every one of you, and I haven't heard from some of you in quite a while. I try and answer in the comment section, and I hope I haven't done anything to upset any one of you. I mean, I really appreciate you getting me this far. Gave me a reason. I mean, the whole reason I got up and got out today was, hey, let me go throw a quick video up and thank these guys and wish them a safe holiday. And I ain't walking to the bank. The bank's another 1.5 miles away from here. I ain't walking in unshoveled sidewalks in 8 degrees. For what? Jeez, holy mackerel. So we'll see what happens when Al calls today, what I got for him. Or maybe he don't work. Maybe he takes Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. and Tuesday or whatever the heck it is. I don't know. Seems like nobody's got more than a 3-day work week nowadays. Oh, God. I found my other phone. It's the exact duplicate of this one. It was right in front of me. I couldn't find it. That's because everything's got to be black. I'll call you what. So I put a bright red phone case on it so that I didn't misplace it, but I put the case down so that the black screen was facing up, and it just blends in with everything. So it took me a couple months to find this. How about 6 months to find this phone? Jeez. I don't know. Fetching and quelling. I wish I had some good stuff, man. Upstate New York, I was looking at some of the news stuff from up there. They're catching steelhead and salmon up there right now. Here, nothing. Absolutely nothing. And it's been that way. This is a dump of a town. Oh my God. And I think, like I said, we'll see what Al's got to say. Whether he wants to do anything to help me out or not. Getting real sick of this, man. They take money. They get insurance money to help me out. They get some money from the Social Security Department to make sure that certain... I'm a senior citizen. I'm a disabled senior citizen. All the times I worked, I paid all taxes and insurances and stuff like that. And for what? For these people to be taking the money for insurance and doing nothing in return for it? It's ridiculous. So, and the one woman that works there, I guess that's Al's overseer. Her name is Sherry. Holy mackerel! What a ration of dung she is. Holy mackerel. Can't stand that woman. She'd call the cops on you in a half a second. For nothing. For nothing. And then you got to get harassed by these dumbass cops. Crazy. Yeah, I've been spending way the heck too much time alone. Last 5-6 years. This is it. This is it. Me and this phone. That is it. I got nothing in common with those people at that appointment. Nothing. I think about other people. I check on them, make sure none of these people are to check to see if anybody was all right. They'd step over your dying body. And then ask you if you had the time. What time is it? Crazy. Crazy. Sorry, folks. I'm sorry. Holidays have always been very, very tough time for me. I was brought up in a cult that never celebrated holidays. It wouldn't have mattered. I would have figured it out anyway. All this stuff is just commercial crap. See how much garbage you could buy and give it to each other and make up for all the evil, wicked things you did to each other over the year for $1.98 in Chinese junk. These people flying through here, that guy in a Jeep, and that's the wrong direction too, by the way. There's the arrow right there, that way. See, so he's got the big running Jeep. He's gonna Tundra go all over the place and run people down that are walking in these snowdrifts. He doesn't care. I'm out. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you again. Oh, I heard from Kay. I used to hang with her on Disorderly Product News. I was glad to hear from her. So, I heard from her. Not much anybody else. So, We shall see. Have a safe holiday. Buckle your seatbelts. Make sure if you're going out in the car, make sure you got blankets or something to keep warm in case your car stalls out. I'll talk at you later. Be good to each other.